right, I believe welcome to the final episode of Steins Gate. So episode 43, an odd number, I know, but where we last left off, we finished Mayuri's route. And then what we're gonna do is run our second route, chapter 4, follow the guides that it suggests, and then go for the Kirsu ending and then the true game ending as well. So I believe in order to do that, we need to trigger 5 out of 6 flags and then figure it out from there. So okay, yep. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna follow that and see how it goes. So this might be a very short episode, but if that's the case, that's okay. So let me know down below if you want to see Steins Gate 0 gameplay. I'm not entirely sure if I'll do it, another visual novel. I'm not saying that this isn't good or worth it, but I might take a break from this, come back to it, or maybe for the Christmas season grind it out so I actually have videos and it's a little easier. We'll decide. So let me know what you think. But if you like videos like this, want to see more, please like, comment, and subscribe, as it really does help out the channel. And without further ado, we're going to follow the prompts that we need to by matching the mail and going from there. So we need to start at chapter 4 according to the guide, and I don't know the ending. I'm not spoiling myself. So Kirsu ignores my question. So now we're back to the point where we have to send the mail, and I guess she's deciding to do it. So Kirsu ignores my question, fixes me with her usual glare. You don't have to tell me, I already know. I know all too well. In the end, all I'm doing is running away from responsibility, running from the decision. If I had to know, I would have to make this choice, then I would have had to refuse Suzuha when she entrusted me with her mission.
That
She suddenly looks away. Then she leans against the wall and smiles bitterly. Is Kirsu running too? From what? She's right, I have no other options left. No more D-mails, no more time leaps. There's no perfect world where both Kirsu and Mayuri live. Maybe there are things I have yet to try, but I'm certain that all of them will end in vain. As long as I stay on this world line, Mayuri will die. And if I go to the beta world line, Kirsu will die. We'll never be able to talk like this again. It's only been 20 days since we met, and yet memories of Kirsu flash before my eyes. It feels so long ago. Okay, still the memories. So much has happened these past 20 days. We argued, we exchanged insults. We made incredible discoveries together, and when confronted with the implication, we shared our fears. Whenever I hit a dead end in my struggle to save Mayuri, I always turned to Kirsu for help. She always listened. She always believed me. And I helped her too when she was distraught over her father. We promised to go to Amori together. That's sweet. Without this girl's genius on our side, we would not have the time leap machine. Proud, passionate Makise Kirisu, always strong or at least pretending to be, a little nosy too, and serious to a fault. Before I knew it, she had become the center of the lab. From the very beginning, I was attracted to her radiant confidence. I found myself mesmerized by her every gesture, hanging on her every word. I listened enraptured whenever she presented her latest theory. At the end of the day, the reason I never called her by name was because I was too embarrassed. I admired her, I longed for her, and I didn't want to admit it to myself. Only now do I realize the truth. I'm in love with Kirisu, and that is why I want so desperately to save her. She's not just a fellow lab member. To me, Kirisu's far more than that, and yet I have no choice. In the end, everything she said was right.
俺はお前を助けられない。すまない。
In a desperate attempt to hold back my tears, I bite my lip tightly. The taste of blood spreads through my mouth.
なんでよりによってクリスなんだって思う。くそ。
I pound my fist on the table. Silence. Nothing moves. Outside the window is only darkness. Is this what it's like to be the only person left in the world?
ねえ岡部、あんたがベータ世界線に行ったら、こうして仲間として一緒に過ごした記憶はマユリや橋田からは消えちゃうのよね。
Kirisu's cheeks start to redden and she turns away.
岡部は私のこと覚えててくれる？
Her voice is barely a whisper.
お前のことは絶対に忘れない。誰よりも大切な女のことを忘れたりしない。
それって何バカなこと言ってんのよ。
事実だ。
それは証明が必要。それがないと私は方程式を用意できない。
Kirisu's getting flustered for some reason.
ACTH の分泌過剰になり、ガンマ波から確率共鳴が起きてヒルベルト曲線のハウストルフ次元は無限大と仮定されるわけだから、つまり全近線はポジトロン断層法で計測して。
I have to say it here and now. I'll never get another chance to tell her what she means to me.
クリス。
Ooh. I speak her name, our eyes meet.
俺はお前が好きだ。
Kirisu looks away, her face is bright red.
お前は
言いますと？
お前は俺のことどう思ってる？
知りたいのか？
Kirisu suddenly looks at me straight in the eye. Her face is still red, but her expression is firm. She walks straight up to me, grabs me by the collar, and jerks me toward her.
目を閉じろ。
Did I make her mad? Perhaps Kirisu hates me for some reason. Maybe she really did mean all those insults she said to me. That would be really sad. I slowly lick my trembling lips and timidly try to ask a question.
なぜ目を？
いいから閉じなさいよ。
I do as I'm told, though I still don't know why she's so angry. My collar is still in Kirisu's grip. Abruptly, I feel a soft sensation against my lips. The faint scent of citrus tickles my nose. When I open my eyes in surprise. How sad. I see Kirisu's face scant millimeters away. And then I understand what has happened. She's kissing me. Her lips are very warm. My mind goes blank. I'm unable to think. I want to stay like this forever, but soon our lips separate. Kirsu looks down shyly.
別にしたくてしたんじゃないから。たださっき約束したでしょ。私のこと忘れないでって。より強烈な感情とともに海馬に記名されたエピソード記憶は忘却されにくいのよ。それに岡部は変態童貞だから、ファーストキスのことについて聖地化リハーサルが行われるはずで、それはすぐに長期記憶になってそうそう忘れないかって思って。それで。
In psychology, the act of transferring short-term memory to long-term memory, this is done by attaching meaning to the matter to be remembered or by relating the matter to some other familiar memory. Short for okay, that secreted in response to stress. Wow, we finished it. I think that was the last term. Nope, there's one more. 113. 144. We're missing 2.
Okabeにだけは私のこと忘れてほしくなかったから。
My heart fills with love for Kirisu as she makes her frantic excuses. What a relief. She's not mad, she just wanted to hide her embarrassment. I want to be with her even more. I want to talk with her even more. I want to learn even more about her. But I know that wish can never come true. My chest tightens, I feel like I'm suffocating. Desperate to keep my emotions under control, I place my own hands on top of Kirisu's, which are still grabbing my collar.
残念だったな。俺はこれがファーストキスではない。
生意気な童貞のくせに。
うるさい、少女。
I remember playfully kissing Mayuri in elementary school, and just a little while ago I forcibly kissed Mocha to silence her. But that was on another world line, and it was undone by the world line change, so I guess it doesn't count?
そうか。あんたは初めてじゃなかったのね。
そうだ。だから今のは印象としては弱い。
Oof.
長期記憶にはならないかもしれない。
I'm lying, of course. I've never felt such an intense kiss as that. The shock was like a lightning bolt to the brain. But still, I'm lying. Because if I miss the opportunity, I'll never be able to touch Kirisu again. This is my last chance.
だからもう一度だ。
Kirisu fidgets. She usually glares at me harshly, but now she's avoiding my eyes.
絶対に忘れたくないから。念には念を入れる。
I decide to take the initiative. I wrap my arm gently around Kirisu's waist and pull her slender body against mine.
それならしょうがないな。
Kirisu looks up at me shyly.
キスだけどうぞ。
What is she worried I'll do?
ちゃんと優しくして。
I run my fingers softly through her hair. Then I slowly bend down.
岡部。
We're both shy, so we end up pecking at each other's lips like two small birds. Then we draw back and look at each other. Kirisu's eyes are wet, tears are running down her cheeks. I kiss them away. They're salty.
忘れないで。
We press our lips together again. Stronger than the first time, longer than the first time. I never want to let go. We embrace each other tightly, our feelings too powerful to contain. We seek each other's warmth, again and again. Locked in our embrace, we feel each other's breath. We feel each other's scent. We feel each other's taste.
時間が
Kirsu whispers resonates through our embrace.
あっという間に過ぎていく。今だけはアインシュタインに文句を言いたい気分。時間は絶対的じゃない。アインシュタインは時間が人や状況によって長くなったり短くなったりするものなんだって科学的に証明した。ねえ岡部、相対性理論ってとてもロマンチックでとても切ないものだね。
How does Kirsu feel about me? In the end, she never really answered my question. Early morning. Kirsu's standing before the entrance with a huge suitcase behind her. She waves to me shyly as I approach. Then she blushes and shoots me her usual glare. After the kiss, Kirsu went back to the hotel to pack. That suitcase must hold everything that she brought to Japan. She's going back to America.
それじゃあ
マユリとダルは本当に呼ばなくていいのか？
なんだかみんなに見送られると辛くなるから。岡部だけなら何のためらいもなく日本を立てる。
Oof.
ジョークよ。
Kirsu looks like she's about to cry. I'm sure I look just as sad, but I won't cry. I don't have the right.
手土産だ。持っていけ。
I hand her future gadget number 2, Bamboo Helicam. It's a bamboo helicopter equipped with a CCD camera which allows it to record video in the air, a truly groundbreaking invention. I mean, really. But sadly, due to its constant high-speed rotation, the video it produces tended to cause motion sickness.
いらねえ。
いいから。そんなにかさばるわけじゃないし。
I wanted to give her future gadget number 7, Ghost in the Ball, but it was too big. Kirsu accepts Bamboo Helicam with a strange smile.
しょうがないから受け取っておく。
And then silence. No words of farewell. We just look at each other.
青森。一緒に行けなかったな。
うん。でもこの2週間なんだかんだで楽しかった。マユリや橋田によろしくね。
Kirsu spreads her arms wide. Without a moment's hesitation, I step forward and embrace the girl genius one last time.
岡部、頑張って。
元気で。
Kirsu smiles faintly, then turns and walks toward the entrance with her suitcase in hand. I watch her go, unable to move a muscle. I want to stop her. I want to wrap my arms around her and tell her to stay by my side forever. But I can't. This is what we decided. To save Mayuri. To save the future. I'm sorry, Kirsu. I can't save you. Kirsu will disappear. She'll be left behind on this world line. There's no place for her in the coming world.
俺はマキセクリスのことを、マキセクリスのぬくもりを絶対に。
That's pretty sad. Pretty sweet though. I don't know whether Kirsu hears my words. She keeps walking. Stride steady. Back straight. Long silky hair fluttering in the wind. She's quickly fading into the distance, but I can tell. I see her shoulders trembling. We will never meet again. Our world lines will never cross again. I'm glad I met you, Kirsu. I would have been lost without you. I love you. Goodbye. I stand there in the entrance as commuters follow past until long after she has vanished from sight, afraid that any motion, any thought, might cause tears to fall. Okay, so now we're repeating the same thing. Okay, flashes of Kirsu. Goodbye, Kirsu. Slowly I raise my right hand.
勝利の時は来た。この俺は、世界は。
I swing down my finger, and at the same exact time I hear the lab door open. My eyes dart toward the sound. Wow. There in the doorway stands Kirisu. Her face is flushed. Was she running? Why is she here? She should be on her way to the airport right now. Kirisu is looking at me. Her eyes are glistening, but her face is all smiles. Did she come back for me? In a split second of frozen time, I imagine I hear her voice. We didn't say goodbye, she says. Immediately afterward, my finger strikes the enter key. Wow. The world starts to warp. The timeline is being rewritten. I feel my consciousness being sucked into the vortex. Breathing Steiner. Divergence is changing. The warp accelerates. Kirisu. Daru. Mayuri. Everything inside the lab is shifting. Color fades as my consciousness leaves this world line. I turn to face Kirisu, desperate to burn this last sight of her into my eyes. She raises her hand.
さよなら。
Wow.
私も岡部のことが。
How sad. Brings a tear to the eye. My assistant Christina Makase Kirisu. Now she's gone, vanished like a dream. I look around the room. Next to me is Daru. Behind me is Mayuri. Everything is where it should be. Looks like nothing has changed at all. I gently touch my coat shoulder. Okay. I'm just gonna see if this is... actually, we're gonna keep that as it is. That's still the same. Every trace of her has vanished. We're the only one who remembers. Okay, actually, we are gonna rewind that, so we are gonna do it.
さよなら。
She was standing there just a moment ago. My assistant, Christina Makase Kirisu. Now she's gone, vanished like a dream. I look around the room. Next to me is Daru. Behind me is Mayuri. Everything is where it should be. It looks like nothing has changed at all. I gently touch my coat shoulder where Kirisu picks a torn seam. It's gone. My coat isn't torn. The stitches, uneven from having been sewn in the dark, have disappeared. There is no trace of that ridiculous pink thread. I stand up, head to the development room. Underneath the table, the time leap machine. No, that's not the time leap machine. That's the phone wave. The upgrades Kirisu made are gone. Nothing has changed. This world is exactly the same in all respects except one. Kirisu was never here. Every trace of her has vanished. Kirisu is nowhere now. Nowhere except in my memories. Mayuri and Daru are looking at me.
ラボメンナンバー004は誰だっけ?
I need to ask, even though I know what the answer will be.
オカリン、ラボメンには004の人。
それとも名前すら明かされてない隠れメンバーが幼女なら許す。
いや。
I knew that it would be like this, but the fact that they forgot her existence is so saddening, so frightening. I'm the only person in the world who remembers Makase Kirisu as a lab number 4, so I won't forget. I alone will live with her memory engraved upon my heart. Now, time to proclaim my triumph. There are still things that must be done, and many sacrifices were made to get here. But despite all that, this is my victory. I have won. Mayuri and Daru stare in wonder at my abrupt laughter.
今ここにラグナロックの勝敗は決した。この俺、狂気のマッドサイエンティストである法王院京馬はそのアインシュタインにも匹敵する IQ170 の霊理なる頭脳により機関及びセルンのあらゆる攻撃に対し時空を操ることで完全に勝利したのだ。まさに俺は神に等しき存在となった。そしてたどり着いたこの大いなる地平、我が野望が叶う世界、世界の支配構造はリセットされ混沌の未来が待つであろう。これこそがシュタインズ
オカリン。
Mary suddenly throws her arms around me. I freeze, utterly taken aback. Daru looks as confused as I am. Mary looks up at me and smiles. It's the gentlest smile I've ever seen.
もういいんだよ。
何を言ってるんだ。俺は今華麗なる勝利宣言を。
だって今のオカリン泣き出しそうな顔してるんだもん。ねえ、無理しないで。前にも言ったよね。マユシーはオカリンの重荷にはなりたくないって。もうその口調続けなくてもいいんだよ。辛いなら普通に戻ってオカリンの心をね、さらけ出してもいいんだよ。
俺は
もうマユシーのことは気にしなくていいから。マユシーは大丈夫だから。オカリンはね、オカリンのために泣いてもいいんだからね。何があったのかはわからないけど、泣いてもいいんだよ。
And just like that, that mask shatters. All it took was one word from Mayuri. Mayuri, the sister I never had, the girl who always needed my protection. I had to save her, that was my purpose. I even sacrificed the girl I loved. But now I finally realized that it's over. Mayuri is safe. I'm free. Once more, I see Kirisu's face in my mind's eye. I recall the warmth of her body, the softness of her lips, the weight of her last words. One by one, they pound against my heart. I can't bear it anymore.
オカリン、マジで泣いてんの？
My vision blurs. Tears run down my cheeks.
俺は
A tidal wave of emotion crashes over me. Nothing remains to hold it back. I'll never see Kirisu again. That knowledge shreds my heart. I can't hold back my sobs. I can't stop my tears. This is the world I've been searching for. A world where Mayuri does not die. And yet, it is the missing person the most precious to me. It's too much. It's too cruel. Why did it have to be Kirisu? Why was I forced to choose? Why did she send me off with a smile? I cling to Mayuri. She strokes my hair gently. I surrender to my grief. 3 days have passed since then, and Mayuri is still alive. Oka and the Rounders have not attacked, and Tenoji has shown no signs of moving against us. Daru has been visiting McQueen as usual, while Mayuri has been working on costume designs for the next Kamima. Everything is back to normal. Everything save for the hole in my heart. I'm standing by the dumpster out the back of the lab. We just finished dumping the last of the trash. This morning I called Daru and together we dismantled the Phone Wave and the IBN 5100.
はあ、もったいねえな。IBN5100 は売ればプレミアつくのに。
それよりね、ラボから電子レンジがなくなっちゃったよ。マユシーはもうジューシー唐揚げナンバーワンを食べられないのです。
電子レンジぐらい拾ってくればいいだろう。
We no longer need the Phone Wave, that miraculous time machine built by coincidence. It brought Kirisu into my life, but at the same time it made many people suffer. It must never be used again, not by me, not by anyone. It's time for the Phone Wave to die, and with it the insane mad scientist Hoyan Kyoma, Lord of Space and Time. I recall what Kirisu once said.
これまでの自分を否定したくないの。たとえ失敗ばかりだったとしても、それを含めて今の自分があるんだから。
How sad. I gazed once more upon the scrap heap that was feature gadget number 8. We stripped it down to the last bolt and circuit board. Surely no one can rebuild it now. Time travel is too much power for any human to wield. We don't need D-mills or time leaps, even if nothing in the future is guaranteed. Even though I may die tomorrow, life was never meant to be redone, and that's fine by me. Wouldn't you say so too, Kirsu? I look up at the sky, and even though it's the middle of the day, I can see a single star shining. Maybe it's Venus. Which suddenly reminds me.
過去にだって今すぐ行けますよ。夜になったら望遠鏡で空を覗いてみてください。何万年も前の光を見ることができるでしょう。
Every night, we casually travel through time. That's what Kirisu said. And each and every word she spoke, I carve into my heart, so that I'll never let them slip from memory, for as long as my life endures. Steinsgate.
はい、もしもし。え？誰が？僕が？お父さん？君の？何言ってんの？は？岡部倫太郎に変われ？なあ、岡凛。謎の女が変わってくれってさ。
誰だ？
お願い、今すぐラジカンの屋上に来て。
だから誰だよ。
私は2036年から来た。そこにいる橋田至の娘。
Oh.
名前は天音鈴葉。
ちょっと待て。鈴葉が。なんでここにいるんだ？
Oh my gosh. She said to meet on the roof of the Radican. And with that being said, we're going to end that video there. And then I guess it will be 44 episodes of Steins Gate. So if you like videos like this and want to see more, please like, comment, and subscribe. As always, thank you for watching. I've been Boog the Goob. May God bless you, and peace. Really got to make sure to save the Steins Gate.